be around you for motivation, just a little while. A simple question, can I get closer? Just for motivation.
Just a few more dollars. Welcome to the episode. Just a few dollars and Bonnie the Beetle. And this is the last part out of 8 pieces. I scuffed that, but here it needs going over. You bear witness how it is. So the oil stains from the engine, whip the oil up. We're going to start on this. I'll pull the catch off. A bit of rust there on the catch. Other than that, no dents. Should be straightforward. I have that painted tomorrow. Step forward to the mankind. 2 steps forward to Bonnie the Beetle. 2 steps forward to Bonnie the Beetle. This deck lid, I'll rate this as the second hardest behind the doors. Scuffing. Bickers in here, and there's a little bit of flaky paint. Even though this is original paint, they couldn't get it perfect. I want it quite reasonable. You have a look under there. Yeah, rigid edge. I decided to paint the whole deck lid. This is the 8 of 8. Inside, there's no disparity in the paint shades, and I painted the body and the exterior all in one hit. So the 4 wings will be bolted on the car. The jam's already done, the dash already done. Deck lid's completely done. It's finished. I'm taking a chance with the shading on that one. Come up a treat. Just, I'm loving it. The large spray gun didn't work, so I had to grab the emergency small one. I think it's only 0.8. I shot it in 0.8, but come at minties, mate. Come at minties, mate. Yeah, minties. Minties. Yeah. Looks $1 million. $1 million. There you go. Pretty good. Pretty good. That is a minimum 7 out. No rot or rust or anything like that. The car, I'm going to try and blow a bit of undercoat. But I don't know what today. It's quite extensive. I have to do this underneath on one of the heater rails. It's in bare metal at the moment. And here at the back. So I can undercoat that, and underneath today I'll be happy. And then tomorrow undercoat the rest of it. That needs undercoat. It's really in good nick. No rust. Zero rust, mate. Zero rust. But I'd need to do a bit of work under here. That needs all rubbing. So I'll try and work that out.
Let's take each other out. Let's take each other
out. Abracadabra. You want to reach out and grab ya. Under here, I was just taping it up under here. I've only got 2/3 of the heated channel underneath done, but all the rest is scuffed. So tomorrow morning, blow in primer under the dash, under the heat exchanger, all over here, in there, over on the back seat, and yeah, so I just had to get it all straight, get it up the air. And if my PPE officer is watching, Sandra, she can guide me. Been wearing a mask. I bought a new one, a new filter mask, so when we blow in, we're not breathing the paint in. And if she wants to point anything else out, just hit me up, all right, Sandra? Yesterday, I blew in a bit of primer and blue. I did wet on wet. There's not too much gouges or holes in it. This is under the seat. They come from the heater. Across here, we'll have the plates here to hold down the chassis. And I didn't put the sealer on. So I got the sealer there. I'm going to put a bead across there, and then I'll just paint it by hand, blue. By hand, across there, the strip there, really neat quality. The weather is really warm now. We're going to get 25 tomorrow. So this will all bake in perfect. I don't need a low bake oven. We've got the a la natural. having a break and just got my MOT done for my motorbike. Really happy about that. Great weather and having a brew, celebrating. I also did under the heat channels. Look at this, and I did undercoat. It was all rubbed properly. See there, and it's all gloss right up. Did the other side as well. It's all done. See, it's like a mirror. And I did these corners here. Remember, there's a couple of holes. I think they put a new head on it, and they left holes here. So I put steel patches, and then I fiberglassed over it. That's all finished. Here's an overview. Dashboard, yes. Big week this week, starting from new. This was the wrong blue. Remember, I've got two blues. They're the same colour, but two different companies, and I think they added a bit more vibrance in the other one, and I only had a little bit back left, and I didn't know it was a different blue. I've started sanding this. See, it's gone pale, but that's a bright blue. So where the masking tape is, I'm going to tape that up to here, and I'm going to blow all new blue in here. I did it underneath as well. All that's all correct. So up under the nose, the ballast here, that's all going to get done. And these two here, these two supports, that one and that one. Then I'm painting the dashboard, under the dashboard, A pillars, B pillars, door jambs. And it's ready for the body on the outside, so it's less work later. I mightn't have the experience of an A Pro spray painter, but it gets rubbed correctly, blends, blown in beautiful. I'm going to paint the body, and this is a tuna can. Have a look at here. Look. Now I have to lower the whole body down on some chocks. I want to get it down about this high so I can do the roof properly. It's turning blue. Miami blue. What if I take this car to Miami? I wonder what they'd say. The locals there. Hey? I've literally taken a break on my new grass, 3 different types of seeds, because of the hot garage. That concrete garage is a boiler, mate. Turner's Garages, Gardens. Yeah. Old Davo, mate. He's the backbone of the hood, neighbourhoods. I planned on 3 hours work. As you can see here, I rubbed it again, the whole lot. That part there, I taped that up. That's that vibrant blue. So now this is the baby Miami blue. I'm going to blow in, and it's exciting time. So I have to do it right underneath us here as well. So you can see this, but absolutely under there. So when I say, oh, I just got to spray under the bonnet, yeah, right, it's under here as well. See there? So I've rubbed it. I've rubbed all that under there, those dark spots, that item there, you see? So that's why I have to repaint it. And there's a bit of fiberglass, a bit of there, a few dark spots. The rub-throughs are. That's a big enough job on its own. Plus, exciting. Do you think I'm nervous? Nervous? What's nervousness? So I'm going to blow in. I'm going to do the dashboard. Jams down here, under the dash and the dash. I'm going to do it all in one hit. It's going to be a milestone. I don't even know if I'm going to use the large gun. It wasn't working, but Bad Chad was using the same gun. I seen honed in on his video, it's the same gun. But there's one screw on it. If you screw it all the way in, it doesn't work. And it's supposed to be screwed in. I screwed it out and it started working. These are intricate little areas, so I'll just use a little gun. Got to get kitted up, the coverage on the top. I wear glasses because better clarity, and then I wear goggles, mask, and hoodie, and tracky pants. And I've got my trusty fan there. It's going to blow its heart out today. It is. I love the tube. There's no negatives from me on the tube. Amongst the 10 tubes that I've studied to be a pro painter, I'm an amateur. amateur. My paint style is reflected on those 10 tubes that I follow and watch. There's Paint Society, Bad Chad, Tony's Refinishing, The Gunman, Bog Dust for Breakfast. And you pick up little tips as you go along, so you don't want to make those mistakes. In the old days, we didn't have this, right? So there would have been bigger mistakes, a lot of runs, a lot of drips, a lot of flaky, jakey paints. I've trained off there, studied them over the course of 2 years, and you're going to see the outcome of this vibrant blue, baby blue, Miami blue. Oh, I feel it. Paint's done, under the bonnet, under the front, balance, dash, B-pillar, A-pillar, door jambs. Tailpipe tips inside on the rear, and under here where the wiper motor goes and all that. So I've got to work out when to take the masking tape off, because probably now's the time. The big highlights, the dashboard, it's come out a treat. That's all right, it's going to look great, see here. So it's 2-pack, it's already really gone. It flashed off within 5 minutes. 5-10 minutes was flashed off, because in here was, I think it was 30 degrees. It's like a low bake oven. As an amateur spray painter, I'm really happy of the outcome of the 2-pack enamel paint, acrylic. Tips as a pro spray painter, you can only be pro if you keep at it and do it as a profession. I'm really happy with the outcome. Thanks for watching, and in the next one, the car will be blowing in on the outside here, on the gills, the whole body will be done. Thanks.
You don't have to let